We're back with NFL Hall of Famer Terrell Owens. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for that clip of Ella J. She's 8 years old. How do you describe yourself as a dad?
It's been a learning process. I think me being a dad, I mean, it's something that I kind of was thrust into. I never had a dad to be present in my life as I am in my kids. Again, having 3 girls and 2 boys, and then, like I said, playing football and trying to navigate how to be in their lives, it was a bit challenging. But overall, I've tried to be the best dad that I could be, understanding that my dad was never around, and I wanted to be and be present in their lives and be something that he wasn't to me. And so for me, what I can offer them is time. And sometimes it's all about quality over quantity, even though, like I said, I don't get the quantity of time that I wish I could have.
You mentioned 5 kids. Tarique is 23, Kylie 18, Daisha 17, Atlin 15, and Ella J is 8. We have 2 of your children joining us now, Tarique and Kylie.
Right.
Thank you for being here with your dad, for your dad. Tarique, you're a senior at Missouri State. You play the same position as your dad. You're also studying business, so you also have his brain clearly. Are you better than your dad? Is what I want to know on the field at his age.
I don't think I'm better, I would say. Obviously, he has the IQ. I think maybe my athletic ability might trump his now. But you know, I'm still learning. So
I love the back pedal. First you say, my athletic ability can trump him, but I'm still learning. You know, you're like giving the old man a pat on the back. I appreciate that. That's very smart of you. Kylie, I'm curious because I've watched some videos of you and I've seen you have such a mature presence. And as a daughter, what do you think when you see the headlines that don't describe the dad that you have? Whether it's, you know, the incident with a fan or some guy at a CVS in LA, or this woman, this neighbor who was shouting at him, these headlines involving your dad. And they're describing him as someone that is not the guy that shows up for you. Do you feel the need to protect him? Do you feel the need to defend him and say, that's not my dad, he's a good guy?
I don't feel the need to defend him. I think he knows what's best and knows what to do.
How do you describe him?
He's a fun-loving dad. He's always there for me. He comes to a lot of my games. We spend time a lot when he can.
You play volleyball?
Yes.
You play volleyball. So, Tio, you got 2 of your kids here. I'm watching your reaction because I remember when I saw a different level and layer to you. It's when you were talking about your dad and not knowing who your biological dad was and learning later in life and all of the challenges you faced as a young boy trying to find his identity while also needing the love of a dad. You got your 2 kids here. Outside of being the Hall of Famer, what do you want your legacy to be for them? Those kids that you admit you didn't always have the time to spend with.
I think for me, just being present. As you know, Kylie just answered. You know, I've tried to be there as much as I could, given the time that I had, and so me knowing that, you know, obviously to have kids and obviously in different locations, it was very difficult. It's very challenging. But I tell my kids all the time, you know what I mean, to communicate with me. I try to communicate as best as I can with them. If they ever need anything, pick up the phone and call. And yeah, to see them now and obviously I'm sure I can't imagine what it's like to be in their shoes. To have someone, to have a dad that's obviously, I've had a great career. I've been in the headlines for a number of reasons. But I think for me, I just try to be present and try to be the best dad that I can be for them, and they know that. And so I try to be that fun, loving dad, which a lot of people don't know about. And I think over the years, media has kind of negatively portrayed me in a light where it's not me. But when I'm around my kids, they know I like to have fun. I joke around. I'm a caring dad. And I just try to, like I said, be there for them as much as I can be.
Well, you know what? I love that because it's, as a parent, I know it's a work in progress, and we don't always show up in our best form, but you're evolving. You're evolving. I know someone who wanted to send you a very special message. I know athletes often say, "I love you, Mom," where your mom sent you a message. Take a look.
It's your mom. Surprise. I want you to know that I am so proud of you and all of your accomplishments. Keep your desire, dedication, and discipline, and I know you will go far. Whatever you do, I am your biggest fan, and I'll always be rooting for you. I love you. We all love you. Oh yeah. Hey, Tamron. Bye.
I mean, that's your rock. I see you tearing up. You're known for crying a little bit. How does that make you feel, friend?
It's special. She's like you said, she's been my rock. My grandmother and they raised me, and it hasn't always been easy. But they've been my motivation. They've been my inspiration. I never thought I would play at the level that I played, playing in the National Football League. I never even thought I would play beyond the collegiate level. So to have accomplished a lot of the things that I have, those 3 Ds that she mentioned, that's who I am. I played with a lot of desire. I dedicated myself to whatever it was. And when you talk about the greatest to play the game in a number of sports, what separates those are discipline. And that's what I did. I never thought I would be a Hall of Fame type of player.
Yeah.
And what my son sees, what my daughter sees, they see a person that has been driven. They don't know everything because of the disconnect. When I say disconnect, just not being there in the household on an everyday basis.
I understand.
And so for me to try to navigate being a football player and then try to navigate being a father, that's not an easy task.
Well, when you get picked up, and you will, I want you to come back in studio. You, the family, we're going to celebrate with you. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for your dedication. The one and only T.O.